Good. All right, we're back to talk a little more. We can't see nothing on this thing, so this is going to be interesting. I already got bad eyes, and that's not my eyes. I know that's not my eyes.
No,
It's
definitely.
actually the screen. Yeah, we can't read anything. Lou, we can't see anything going on here.
Nothing's come up yet.
Are we live or not?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is there's a shade over it. I think there's something going on here.
Yeah, if you
There you
Okay.
go.
There we go.
Now it's readable. Yeah, okay. So we're back, talking about, does Talib know yet that he's singing?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
sent a message today in the group. We had an old man's group, and he's like, "Ah, that's okay. I'll be keep back up dancer."
Coach Wise is going to be backup singer and dancer.
Yeah, I saw some of those posts. I mean, I really wasn't trying to make you guys look foolish and have Katy Perry out there singing. I mean, I actually thought you'd come up with like a really good song that he could belt out and people would really enjoy it.
But we came up with one. We came.
Did you?
Me and Sabrina did. We came. She gave me a really good one.
Oh, which one is that?
Mind your business one.
Oh,
It's a surprise.
She gave me a good one.
yeah. I mean, we're really 3 days away. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from the championship game. It's weird. It's going to be one of those games where I'm happy for the winner and disappointed for the loser.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how much I'll enjoy it, to be honest with you, because someone's going to be losing that I'd like to see them win, and the team that's winning I'll be happy for. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Very odd situation.
It
like
is.
owning one team is great
Right.
because you rooting for your team to beat the brakes off everybody else. Right?
When you're neutral,
Yeah.
it's kind of messed
You
up.
just want to see a good game. You want players to play good, and you want the coaches to play, coach well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so then you just want the best team to end up winning in a close game.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what's best for the fans. Yeah, so I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen over there. I mean, the highlight of the night might be Keith singing. I mean, it could be Keith singing. Could be Talib trying to be a backup dancer.
He might twerk out there. You never know.
No.
Coach Talib might twerk out there.
Yeah, I mean, we just dropped some tickets off over at Sunrise Hospital, so we should be getting them
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. We got a couple charities coming out. We got the military coming out. Got some cool things going on for this one. Really put the pressure on Gino because I said no to the proposal from the company that sent us a proposal. I thought it was kind of weak, actually. I didn't like what they sent, so he's going to have to do a lot more with the in-game stuff. Going to have to have more context for the fans. Just probably some fog and pre-game intro. Some good music. What's the guy's name that's coming out here? What's the guy's name? What is it? Pooh Shiesty?
Boo Shiesty.
Who Shiesty?
Usher's here this weekend.
Money Bag Yo is here.
Yeah. It's a,
Huh?
Money Bag Yo.
What is that? Is that a guy?
Yeah, it's from the same.
The rap.
It's from Memphis, both of them.
Yeah.
How do you know Pooh Shiesty? This is a good.
I heard the name. I heard the name.
He said it yesterday, and I just looked. I was like, what?
Yeah.
A little Pooh Shiesty in the building.
So I heard the name. Where's this Munyo playing at?
MGM.
MGM Studio, yeah.
MGM.
We tried to go to Hooters yesterday, and it was closed down.
Hooters is closed?
Yeah.
At the Yo-Yo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say closed, was it
Completely.
after hours or closed?
No, completely
Closed for the
closed.
past year.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings.
I love that place.
I was going for those Asian sweet honey barbecue wings they have.
I only go for the wings.
Me
That's
too.
it.
Asian something. So, interesting. I didn't know it was closed.
Yeah.
That used to be a pretty cool spot because there was a bar right outside, across the way, right in front of there. They got a little tiny sports book there. Used to be a good local spot to go to.
And now we just went Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
awesome.
That's a downgrade, big time.
Yeah,
I know.
it is, but it was
Why
good.
didn't you just go over to the MGM?
They got Hooters over there?
Look at stuff better than Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake hit though yesterday,
It
man.
did.
I had like a garlic bun burger. It was
The
it was
parking is $9.99 for 3 hours. Shoosh.
Where?
At the
Yo-Yo, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I thought it used to be free.
Yeah.
Nah, scan to pay.
It used to be free.
Right.
Yeah, it used to be free. Wow. Have you been over to the MGM recently, or?
No, I haven't even been to the strip yet.
Neither have I.
Really?
Yeah.
The most I've came close to the strip is dropping off Cincinnati.
No, staying at Excalibur. That's the closest
Yeah.
I've been.
That is a strip.
But I didn't go outside.
Neither did I.
I just stayed in the hotel the whole time.
Something wrong here.
It's too hot, man.
But the strip is cool. There's a lot of stuff to do down there. But yeah, I didn't know that some guy was coming here named Yo Money. Money Yo.
Money bag, yo.
Money
Yo.
bag, yo.
Right, Money Yo.
Straight cash on me.
Straight cash, homie.
Right? No, listen. So this is going to be an interesting weekend. I think Guns N' Roses was here last weekend. I don't know anybody that's at Allegiant this weekend. Are the Raiders in town this weekend? I heard they were out of town. I thought they were out of town. I was just told they were in town, but I thought they were out of town.
College stars. This
Oh, is
weekend.
Bob here? Go ask Bob if we have a post game party. I forgot I was going to update about the post game party.
St-
We talked about it briefly yesterday, and I just think that some of the places that we were thinking about doing it, it's just a little too far. So I'll figure something out. You know, we're known for that stuff. Game's gonna be over at 10. Gives me about a half an hour, so I'm supposed to be asleep. So-
Lunch.
He wants
Is it-
a lunch?
Okay. So, yeah. What do we got here? Looks like Buffalo Bills. I see.
Raiders and 49ers.
In town?
Yep,
Yep.
on Thursday though. So tomorrow.
Night.
Yep.
So we should have our brand ambassadors out there promoting, and sales team out there promoting that, right? So that's a good game to go, G. Yeah, that'd be great. What else? What other kind of stuff came up? What were the options they put up there for the social media? I heard Katy Perry and I heard Michael Jackson. I'm like, well, this is going the wrong direction.
It went south fast. It already went down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Coach Keith has a great song he won't share.
How are the votes going for social media for all the awards and contests? Are those going pretty good?
Yeah, I'm not keeping track, but no, I see
When
them
I,
coming in.
yeah, once you vote, you can't vote again.
How
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
vote?
blocks you out.
They have it in the
You can vote on each one.
In the comments?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, we should bring Jose in here. Somebody bring Jose in here. He'll be able to answer our questions. Yeah, I'd like to see how that's going. Especially the Thrasher. What do they call it? The Wrecker?
Shredder.
Shredder.
Shredder award.
The Shredder Award, Defensive Player of the Year Award, Offensive Player of the Award. The MVP award is up there, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Coach of the Year award's up there. And then we're going to take that, we're going to combine it and figure out, we're going to talk with the coaches, we're going to talk with people in the staff and people that have been to all the games like me. And we'll come up with a winner for each one of the awards.
Have you thought about an O-line award?
No, neither did you until they said that yesterday in the thing.
He made it seem like he was thinking about
Wait,
it.
I didn't get to.
I
I
love
was
it.
just gonna go off.
Try
I was gonna
Try to
ask.
act like you're sticking up for the O-lines out there.
Hey, but
He trying to get O-line for next year. He's trying to be the lovey-dovey one.
Yeah.
no, I've always liked the big guys. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to recruit already with this nonsense. Look at you. Trying to gain good favor. with the
you
O-line.
know, there's a couple from Cincinnati, a couple from Utah, a couple from Arizona. 50, number 50 from Arizona, called me.
He did?
No, I'm telling him to call me
He said, I'm telling him to
Didn't
come.
he get ejected from the last game?
for the pancake. But he pancaked like
He
literally.
didn't get ejected because he pancaked the guy. He got ejected for other reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, Jose, yeah, we have a question for you about the polls.
What's going on with the polls, Jose?
Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, you know what's funny? Jack commented under there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Dwight said he'll be your guys' backup dancer if you guys bring him back up."
Huh.
Do you remember Dwight? Do you remember Dwight, Tom?
Yeah.
He's like the bigger dude.
He had a concussion, right?
Yeah.
I think he still has it.
Talking about being somebody backup dancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Read them off. Let's go.
So we got Rihanna, Don't Stop the Music. That's at 20%.
So that means that someone put it in there and other people followed up and said yes, sing that song?
Yes.
Okay.
They also like the, Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a real one.
Yeah, that one, they like that one.
Where's that
Happy,
at? Where's that at?
That's at 27%.
So
That's
that's
in front
how.
of, that's in front of
Yeah,
Rihanna.
that's in front of them, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, last place, I kind of like this song, was Happy, Pharrell Williams. You know that song?
That's so, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
But yeah, I think.
I wanted to say.
What's the number one song?
It was the.
It was Katy Perry, California Girls.
How many people have said that?
That's at 47%. Yeah.
I promise it's the EU stars doing this to me.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure they
Yeah,
voted.
I'm pretty sure it was them. Yeah, I came with the nose sharing it on their story, so.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was them.
Yeah, and then we had a couple people commenting Michael Jackson, and then just like people saying, please do it, do it, do it. So it seems like people want you to do it, bro.
No comment.
Yeah.
We still have a little bit of time before the poll ends, so hopefully some more people.
He
comment
needs his
after
lemon
they see this.
juice.
Huh?
He needs his lemon juice, to get the voice ready.
I got a tea for you, know.
So who put those songs in there? Did the fans come up with those songs and people voted on them, or do we put those songs in there and fans voted on them?
No, we put those songs in
Yeah.
there.
We did. So we actually put Katy Perry in there,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Happy. We put that in there.
No, I didn't put that in
I'm gonna pay
there.
closer attention to this stuff. I think.
Coach Keith was like,
I did not.
All right. So how are the other awards going?
We put them up for 72 hours, so as of right now, they're locked in, but like we said.
What do you mean
these
they're
are
locked
fan
in?
votes.
What does that mean?
Like that's as of, for 3 days, this is what the results were.
We only put it in there for 3 days,
Yeah.
but the award show is not till Friday night.
Yeah, but then if not, then there won't be an end on it. So it was either 3 days or unlimited.
They only gave me two options.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
This is Facebook.
What was that? Facebook or Instagram? Is it Meta?
Instagram, yeah.
Yes,
On
Instagram.
Facebook, it doesn't
You
let
can't
do
fix
it.
that, Meta?
Yeah, right.
80 billion dollar company.
Yeah,
That's
they
the best
should
you
be
can
able to
do.
let you select when you want
I
the
think
voting.
WhatsApp has more voting rights on
They're
that.
getting sued right now. I'm gonna jump in on that.
But yeah, here, I'll start off from the bottom. So bottom, we had a defensive player of the year.
Mhm.
Obviously, the nominees, we had Abu, we had Sherman, Jalen Green, and Jordan Dominic. From there, who do you guys think is leading right now?
ooh.
Mm.
Who do I think
Sherman.
is leading?
Oh, ooh, Abu.
We're just going defensive player of the year,
Yeah,
right?
this is
Yeah,
just for defensive
defense.
player
Who do
of
I
the
think
year.
is leading?
Mhm.
I would go Sherman.
I think Jalen has the biggest fan base. I think Jalen Green has the biggest fan base from college.
Yeah, this is actually really close. So between the four, 18 and 19%, we had Sherman and Dominic. They were basically 18 and 19%. Then at 29%, we had Jalen Green.
Mhm.
Nodding just a little bit at 34% was Abu.
Okay.
So-
Well, Abu's a big deal in Cincinnati. I mean, everybody
Yeah,
loves Abu.
so- But yeah, no, they're really close. So first and second were.
But Jalen was from that area, and there was a game where there was a bus that brought down a bunch of the fans to watch him
Yeah.
play his first
No,
game.
For the first 2 days, he was leading.
Yeah.
Abu just made a big jump the last couple hours, so that's how that.
Sherman is from, I think he's from Georgia or over in that area, and then I don't know where Jordan Dominic's from, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, so Abu's playing in front of his home crowd, Jalen was playing in front of his home crowd, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense to me
Yeah.
from a fan base perspective. But it also makes sense. I think Cincinnati had the biggest fan base, season ticket base.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot, especially on Facebook. If you
Yeah.
go on our Facebook comments, it's just all the boo. They love them out there. So, and then we have.
I know people that don't love them as those kickers. And special teams people, and then coaches that like to kick to them probably don't like them that much.
And then we had a MVP. This one was for sure the one that got the most votes, almost 1,500 for.
Really? We had 1,500 submissions for MVP?
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
For the winner on that one, we had Juju at 40%.
Okay.
Second place was Charles with 31%.
Yeah.
And then close second and third, we had Abu and Sherman
Okay.
with that 13 and 16 representation.
And that's for MVP.
That's for the MVP.
Okay. Juju from Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we had that for offensive player of the year.
I should have asked players in other leagues Because I'll guarantee you Sherman they would have said, I don't want to play against Sherman. 100% they wouldn't have wanted to play against Sherman.
You know, a lot
Because
of
he
comments
just
for,
destroys game plans. He actually destroys teams.
Yeah, for,
He killed,
we had,
people don't realize how good he was this year.
That's what I had with Sherman.
Yeah, people don't realize how good he was this year.
For offensive player of the year, we had Luke, Anderson Kobe, Jordan Parker,
Mhm.
and then Antoine Grant. That one ended with the same Jordan Parker leading at a 40%.
We didn't have Jordan Parker, it was Juju.
Yeah.
Juju's not on there? Juju had 15 touchdowns, Jordan Parker had 12. I told you to change that.
Yeah.
And Luke
On
had
the
20.
graphic, that's what
Yeah.
was put on there.
Who's winning that?
Right now, it was Jordan Parker.
So there's influence coming in. Is that mostly from Instagram?
This is mostly from Instagram.
Yeah, so there's influence coming in from Jay's Instagram and from Jay's Buddy Destroyer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
there's influence
it
coming
was
in.
very close between them and Anderson Kobe, though. It was only a few percentages.
Anderson Kobe has what, almost 20
over
touchdowns?
Luke? Luke didn't have a, where's England in this? Luke, why don't you get after the people over in England and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I talked to him this morning.
Yeah, Luke was last place with 10%.
Luke, I thought Luke would be like our Conor McGregor, where
Yeah,
everybody would
yeah.
be rallying around him and we'd,
The smallest
build him
guy
out,
getting
right?
it, yep.
Yeah, and then, it's obviously same with Coach of the Year, obviously the influence.
Do we have videos and highlights for Luke? Do we have like a highlight reel for him?
Luke has his own,
Yeah.
actually.
Right. We are assembling clips for the video packet for Friday.
For the awards. and
Do we have stuff I can look at later today or anything, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get some more Luke stuff, but yeah, we do have some.
Okay.
Yeah, for Coach of the Year.
Listen,
obviously-
Jordan Parker's a really good kid, and so he's got a great story, but he's a really good kid, too. I mean, he's lightning fast. He's probably the fastest guy in our league, right? He's probably the fastest guy in our league. Who do you think's faster than him?
Oh, I mean,
Who's faster than him? Grant?
Grant looks faster. Juju looks faster as well.
Juju is not faster than
No,
Jordan Parker.
no.
And Juju would say that.
And
He's not
you,
faster
you
than
can
Jordan
go
Parker.
with Tyjon, actually.
Tyjon's not faster than Jordan Parker.
You don't think so?
No, I know so. He's not faster than Jordan Parker. No. The only one I would think might be Grant, but I don't know that for a fact.
Where's Grant at?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
it was much. Yeah, it was a little different before we started
Yeah,
posting.
I think there was definitely some influence coming in there because there's. Listen, I appreciate that. Listen, keep doing it, Destroying. Just keep mentioning the teams and the IAL. We're all about it. But like I told everybody, this is kind of like a regular college test or college grading system.
Yeah.
30% is going to come from the fans, 30% is going to come from the staff and the coaches, and then 40% is going to come from the corporate office.
Yeah, yeah. The one that I thought was interesting was for the shredder. That one, 48% Andre Carter. He got a lot of love on that.
Andre Carter.
30% was
Number
Sherman,
3.
and then Jalen Green actually got the lowest at 22% for that one.
Probably because they've been out of it the longest. I mean, Pennsylvania, they've been, they went flying probably like 4 weeks ago. So, tough for them to, keep their, and when we had, the interesting thing is, one of our best streams of the year was that first game, and there was a lot of fans in Pennsylvania watching that stream.
Yeah.
So, people don't appreciate what a professional he was out there this year under tough circumstances, keeping that team's head, first year. And, I got a lot of respect for what he did this year because he's coming back from an injury, but he to me, that's a tough position because you have to, they account for you, 100%. Their game plans are to stop you,
Yeah.
right? Andre Carter came in mid-season. He had a great guy, to his left, and but he's an incredible player. Came in mid-season and he changed that defense. Their defense got a lot better when he got there because they've got such a good defensive backfield that if you can get any kind of pressure and make them have to throw, they're throwing into they're throwing into trouble.
Yeah.
Ball hawks back there, and him and Bell create that. But he's also well known. I mean, like 4 years ago, he was anchoring the #1 defense in college football, right? I mean, and then he played in the NFL. He's also got a great attitude. Got a great attitude about being in the league, and whoever wins that, I'll be happy for. I think Again, this is this is the part where I'm happy for the winner and disappointed for the guys that don't win. So what are your thoughts on that, guys?
I think I'm right there with you. When you have to play against all three of those guys that are mentioned, you do have to game plan for those. And they're all impactful, for sure. So whoever wins that one, I'm happy for. Whoever loses, yeah.
I mean, it's a winner and loser in football,
Yeah,
man. It's
there's
gonna be a
no
I
bittersweet
get it,
point.
but
There's no
usually you have,
participation.
Your preference.
because usually you're in charge of one team, you own one
Yeah,
team.
Yeah.
And so you get to know your players, and you want to beat the pants off everybody else. You're still friends with the opposing players, or you still talk to
Right.
them, and you don't want to see nobody get hurt, but you want to beat the pants off them, right? Because that's competition. But my competition isn't on the field, it's off the field.
Yeah.
Right? It's with the other leagues, it's with the other entertainments out there, and it's with us elevating ourselves to be the preferred.
I think you said it best. We,
Entertainment.
we all win this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
We do.
We
And
all
so,
win.
I think just recognition of all the different pieces that went into this. And the award ceremony is not going to cover anywhere close to everybody that's responsible for everything that happened, but, yeah, I mean, knowing what those guys, and that Pennsylvania team had some very interesting pieces,
Yeah.
because a lot of people knew that, yeah, and I am kind of a little sick, guys. So, they had the guy, what's his name, Oakman?
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a defensive backfield with Hollis. Grant. I mean, those are names that people know. They had probably, I think they had the most experienced team, to be honest with you.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
We just couldn't pull it all together there, and really build what we wanted to build there. But, man, Jalen's not a guy, I mean, boy, on every play.
What?
Yeah, on every play, he put the fear of God into the people he was looking at, man.
Yeah, he
And there
did.
ain't no lying about that. I mean, he got after it. And so, yeah, I'm interested to see how this all plays out Friday night.
Yeah. One of the last categories that I wanted to mention was the stars.
Yeah?
I don't know, I thought that was pretty interesting. I'd like to give a shout out to them. Obviously,
What do you
we have
got?
Their coaches here. Obviously, the nominees, Luke, Jack, Ange, and Timon. That's what ended up getting nominated, and by a far margin, Luke.
Yeah,
took
yeah.
that. So, I mean, he did get some love, but yeah, obviously in that Offensive Player of the Year, it seems like the Americans kind of showed a little more support, but
Yeah. I can see it, but statistically, he showed out.
yeah. Yeah, and then on the last one that I wanted to mention was the Special Teams Player of the Year. That one actually came down to the last couple hours. I was keeping up with that. It was about 40-40 split between
Abu.
TP from Arizona,
Mhm.
and then
Abu.
and actually Dijon Nugget from
Whoa.
Rutgers.
Whoa.
What was it?
Special Teams Player of the Year.
Yeah.
It was really close between Terrell Perriman, TP from Arizona,
Mhm.
and Dijon Warren from Las Vegas.
But not Abu?
Unfortunately, on that one, Abu kind of fell back.
Wow, what was they watching?
What's the percentages on that one?
Terrell ended up with 44%, Dijon was at about 40, and then Abu was at 16.
How many touchdowns did Dijon was good, but he didn't have anywhere close to the amount of touchdowns
Yeah,
that
I'm-
Abu and
I'm-
Perryman had.
Yeah.
Perryman, I think, had 9 straight games, or over a 9-game period, I think he had 9 touchdowns, kick returning, and it was
Yeah.
kick returns.
Yeah, I thought it
Now-
was gonna be a lot closer between him and Abu, because those are really the
Yeah.
two people that you would.
You
trust
know,
to get
yeah.
into, you know?
The problem that Abu's gonna have is he had some pick sixes, some fumble returns for touchdowns. So he may have had 6 or 7 kick returns, maybe not as many as Perryman, but I think he had more than Dijon Warren. Right?
He was
Yeah,
getting, he
most
was getting
definitely.
A lot of love from obviously the Rockers, and then his people. They were showing him a lot of love.
What number?
12.
Okay.
14.
14.
Yeah, one time he wore the name Nugget on the back of his
Yeah,
jersey.
that's how I remember him,
He,
Nugget.
he put his nickname on the back of his jersey. When we put everybody's real names, I says, Hollywood, who passed this in? It was I did. I says,
Yeah, so whenever I nominated him, I put his real name, obviously, and I put Nugget in quotations.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably know.
And
I was like, who is that? I just knew Nugget. I was like,
But yeah. So for now, that's how the social voting went. But yeah, congrats to all those guys.
yeah, most definitely. Everybody
What's the
else.
singing up
nominated.
to? Are we, is the singing boxed off too? Is that a 3-day thing and over?
No, yeah, that'll be a 3-day thing too.
So that's
yeah.
gonna end tomorrow?
Friday morning.
Yeah, tomorrow in the afternoon. We start tomorrow and probably some of Friday in the morning.
And right now, it's what one again?
We have Katy Perry leading, Uptown Funk is in second, Don't Stop the Music, and then
Can we see Coach Keith singing at halftime with Tom
Who is
dancing?
this?
But yeah, if there's some good song nominations in the comments, obviously I'll pass them by you guys, and then this is not locked in. This is just some suggestions, just to get people talking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can answer that one quickly.
Nope.
That's a pretty easy answer.
I had a couple questions that got messaged to me yesterday.
Yeah.
They was asking, was we going back to England?
Who asked that question?
Some England guys. Luke was one of them.
Are we going back to England?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay tuned. We might be going to the Bahamas.
Ooh.
When there's something to announce, we'll announce it. We're getting closer.
What do you mean?
I don't know what that means.
I do. So Vegas was the only team that got the names in the back of the jerseys
Oh.
because Vegas was here and we got the jerseys in time. And so we were able to get them to the printer in time, the screen printer in time. When what would happen is when we replaced jerseys, a lot of times those replacement jerseys for either Arizona or Cincinnati or Utah was coming from Arizona. And so they wouldn't get here until Friday.
Oh,
By the time they got here, we couldn't replace them. And Hollywood had those replacement jerseys ready. And so we were able to get those to the printer early in the week and was able to put the names on the back. Give me a second. I gotta step away for a second.
all right.
You guys take over.
So here we go. What are you looking for from this game on Saturday, Coach?
Halftime?
No, God, no. That is the one thing I'm not.
Do you know what you're gonna wear?
Clothes?
Like, do you have a
No.
suit?
I didn't want to do this. What do you mean? No. Yo, big mouth. You ain't. Have you ever noticed Phil volunteers everybody for everything except for himself?
I did volunteer myself.
No, you didn't. No,
I
you
did.
didn't. No, you didn't.
I said I'll be up top and, doing the
Because
introduction.
nobody even knew about singing until Phil. That's what he does. He runs his mouth and then gets everybody else and makes him look like a princess. Get out of here.
Why can't I be a prince, dog?
No, princess.
The heck?
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to this Saturday?
Honestly, man, it's in my opinion, it's number 2 versus number 12. Because if they can control Utah, number 12 and number 4, yeah, and Chuck is on the center a lot, so it's a lot to go on, bro. It's a lot to go on.
So when you,
SJ Sherman, number 2.
yeah, Sherman
Yeah.
number 12, Dominic is number 4.
Yeah,
Both are monsters, anchors of the defense.
but
So
but like I said, if that front line can hold them, Cincinnati's gonna be in pretty good shape. It starts with those two for sure. Even we were talking about game planning. You kind of, like I said, you have to game plan off these two.
But I think, I don't know. I've seen Coach Sire. We've seen Coach Sire and Coach King both in their bag. Just a little preview of what they're capable of really doing. I think Coach King probably has a plan for those two. And I think Sire has a plan for Cincinnati's Bell and Carter as well. Because Bell and Carter is same as like having Sherman and Dominic. Bell goes to the MAC, or he plays the end, and you have Carter at the end. You have your Sherman at MAC, and Dominic at the end. So it's definitely going to be a great matchup.
Yeah.
What do you think about DB and receiver wise? How do you think that's going to match up?
Who, like I said, I mean, it's gonna be hard because without that O line or D line getting control, it's gonna be hard to throw the ball the way you want to. The thing is, like I said before, Cincinnati has a really nasty quick game. I think they're one of the best at the quick game, in my opinion. Everything is usually gain yards with most of their quick plays, even if it's screens, they gain. So as far as my plan would be, I wouldn't back up. I would not back off the receivers this weekend. We'll just have to go straight face to face the whole game. Like, yeah, but then it comes down to size of receivers and size little. I'm gonna just do it like that.
I would say, yeah, damn.
Yeah, like I said, it's all boiling down to
Because
this,
the height
this-
from, I think Saya has some of the biggest DBs.
Most definitely. I think first half is gonna be figuring each other out. Like Tom had said once, it's gonna be like the old school 1970s boxing match where you're just filling each other out. The second half is just gonna be straight explosiveness.
I think the first half I think it's going to be
I mean, I know I'm coming. If
he coming out the gate. I think both coaches are coming out the gate with everything.
I wouldn't.
They have
I
nothing to
wouldn't.
lose.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the kickers are gonna be a big thing this weekend?
On one side.
On one side.
Um,
No, I'll go both.
I just I hate you put me on the spot. He just hasn't. Utah kicker isn't a bad kicker. He just hasn't been consistent like Cincy's or Arizona kicker. Like when you hear deuces, man, and you playing these two teams, it kind of makes you sick already because they're averaging like 6 points a game, so they're gonna get you
Or
a
more.
touchdown point. You know what I'm saying? So, not taking anything away from Utah's kicker by any means necessary. It's just when it boils down to special teams. Now, if he comes and there's just something different with him, then but kickers, this is one of those things where we hate leaving it to the kickers. We've been in that situation where we've been kicked kicked in the head by a 2-point conversion,
Most definitely.
or well, I should say a deuce. Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be crazy because a lot of people was asking, I don't even know who that is, but you get off here. I don't even like your comments no more, man. I don't even like your comments. Nah. Nah, I'm not wearing no dang yellow suit.
Yo.
Who is that?
Yeah, that's a lot of bread. to
Yeah,
lose,
yeah,
too.
that's what I said. This week, I mean,
Just imagine the preparation that these coaches are putting the guys through and putting themselves through.
and I know both coaches
Yeah.
pretty well. They're going. They're definitely back in the lab and on the chalkboard already.
They're both coaches are very detailed coaches as well. So they're definitely in the lab. Then it's going to boil down because, Saya has probably the biggest DBs out of everyone. I think his average height for
It was
DBs
like 6'1", huh?
6'1", yeah. So,
Yeah.
and Coach King's receivers average height is 6'1" as well. So it's
Like I said, I mean, I'm gonna stay firm with that. It boils down to that box this weekend, and I really mean like they
tensions are going to be high.
yeah. So referees, if you're watching, just let the boys play. Let the boys play.
To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Yeah, to a
Make
certain-
sure you throw the flag for
What-
the holding
hey,
calls.
yeah.
The jacks out of the box.
What Denzel Washington,
PIs.
just let the boys play.
You know,
But it's gonna be. I'm actually probably more excited for this game than any. Like honestly.
because Utah just beat Cincy.
Yeah, so I know they coming
So
back
they're
with.
coming back with it, but talking
And it
with
wasn't
Coach
it
Sire,
wasn't slacking either. It wasn't like a.
it came down to the strip by Damian,
Yeah.
number 22 from Utah, and talking with Coach Sire, he said it's never easy beating a team twice back to back.
Well, they played them 3 times this year or 4.
Three, I think 3 or 4.
This may be the
No, no.
fourth.
This is
This
4th.
this would be the
thi-
4th.
This is the 4th.
So
And that's even harder, man. Like
Yeah.
going against them twice a year, and then like playoffs. Like, whew, your game plan is like your best friend, because it's that one team you beat, the one team you don't like, and it's capable of beating you on both sides.
I think
It messes with you at nighttime.
this might be the third time because I think Utah beat Cincinnati
And
No.
since
First game of
the first game of the season.
Right.
and Cincy beat them, and Cincy didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th.
Yeah.
So that's
It ain't no tiebreaker either, really.
Nope.
Unless somebody tied up and they.
they're not
No, I ain't talking about as far as the winnings. I'm saying like their records as far as against each other
Nope.
would be. Who has more wins? Utah.
Utah.
Versus Cincy. What is it? 3-1
Is it 3-1? No.
or is it 2?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
2-1.
Utah is 2-1.
2-1.
That's what I'm saying. And then on this week, if
And they got both of the same record coming into this game.
yeah,
So, ooh.
you get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah. Especially if you going out with that W. 3 played.
They played 3 times. This will be the 4th.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, when you look at Cincy and talking with Coach Fox, I know Coach Fox is dialed in, locked in.
No coach isn't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't, because like I said, knowing
Coach Sire,
knowing
Coach
Lee,
King.
knowing Coach Johnson, he gives you that the smooth, cool cat, But I'm pretty sure he's all the way locked in with
Yeah.
that defense wise.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you know both of the assistants, man,
They come with it.
yeah.
They come with
There's
it.
probably no group of better coaches to be around than Coach Fox and Coach Johnson.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Especially Coach Fox, way he be talking. It's 2-1, yeah.
Coach Fox funny.
Coach Fox be matching 24/7. Coach Fox come in with a whole Hawaiian suit on with some shoes that match it. I love it. I love it. I love my
Hey, they
dog.
should do best dressed coach.
Yeah,
Coach
yeah.
Fox got that one.
Yeah, hands down.
What?
Hands down, cleanest coach ever. Straight Hawaiian. It's hot out here, fellas. With some shorts to match the T-shirt with the polo. It'll be a
What?
button-down polo
It'd
too.
be a button down and be open and everything. He had the hat to match it and everything
With the shoes.
with the shoes. Then you have who would be second place?
Of dressing wise,
Yeah,
Wise or Hollywood. Coach Sean King dressed like a coach. Side dressed like an old school coach.
why you throw old school in there for?
Nah, but I mean, nah.
Hey, out of everybody said.
I'm saying polo, and
old
you know what I'm saying, slacks is modern day old school.
I'll give it a Hollywood. Hollywood fresh. He stay fresh with it.
I mean, Wise does too. If Coach Wise could put on a suit in a heartbeat, but anytime you
What?
say, I'm surprised he don't go to practice with a suit on. Yes, I said it.
Hey, what you mean? That's too for special occasions.
Yeah, because he was going to that Ibex. He was clean. Had the
Yeah.
colors to match with it. He came
Yeah,
up.
us too. We show up in hoodies. Well, I always wear a hoodie.
Well, yeah. He only got one outfit. It's a hoodie.
That's my staple. That's me.
We told me too old, man, for that.
And he older than I am.
Hey, you ain't seen the hoodie that matches skin color?
Yeah, I ain't seen it in a while. Huh? You stay out there in that Vegas heat. That tells you what that heat does to you. Let's see.
I got questions. Nah, Coach Fox original, man. I can't even get them clothes. I can't even get them clothes, big dog. I don't know who you is. What's your name? Midwest. Hey, I can't even get them clothes, big dog.
Man, yeah, Coach Fox. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me to see Coach Fox come out here in some
Coach
like
Fox
a
got
drip
his,
that nobody's ever seen.
he always come out with a drip nobody ever seen.
No, I'm talking about this is championship. He might come out with a red suit on.
I die laughing. I ain't gonna even lie. I can see it right now.
Coach Fox hey Coach Fox, if you watching, come out with that red suit with the red shoes.
But as far as how would you feel as far as, I guess the question would be, because a lot of questions I was getting is how did we feel about our guys competing with the Americans, and I was pretty confident with a lot of stuff that we did. Like we were talking about before, how we got them like 6 weeks here and put them together pretty fast, where other teams have been sitting with these same guys forever and a day. Vegas, Cincinnati, Penn 2, and Utah kind of rock with their whole team this whole year.
So my confidence level, truthfully, it was 50-50. But after that, after the first game, it went up. For me, the confidence level was really kind of like, how are they going to fare going against these boys over here? With the experience.
With the Stuttgart squad, I was at 70. I really was. Reason being is I knew who I had, but us combining the team, consolidating the teams, we didn't get to watch all the players.
I mean, with my Glasgow team, with the guys that came over, I'm always comfortable with those boys, but I was going more with everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
up to
about.
that first game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The broad spec of everybody
Right.
playing together and coming in as one unit.
Mine wasn't that high though.
Coming in, it wasn't.
Yeah.
As far as like I said, with the original teams I had, I was more confident.
Most definitely.
Than the situation.
Because we got to handpick our guys.
Yeah,
that's why. But after that first game, I think my confidence level skyrocketed for sure, because now for those boys, they understood.
Who we have, Rockers first game?
Yep.
Yeah.
They understood the level of competition they were about to be facing, and they knew that they had to step it up.
It'd come week 2. It came around week 2 for me. First week was a little bit skeptical because, like I said, everybody was a little bit timid as far as playing wise, had a little bit of fears. But as far as like I said, once we started hitting and actually going to where we can get to the guys and seeing that we can actually compete, it changed my mindset.
My thing that I really loved about some of those guys, though, Coach, was the fact that their whole goal was to get to the championship, and they weren't going to back down.
Yeah, they didn't complain. Even like I said, even in Europe, us being over there over almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
These guys go from two weeks practice, maybe 3 max, depending on the league in the country, versus going every day in 110 weather. Even at 7 to 9. We tried to do it one time like 3 hours.
What?
And that was pushing it.
I don't think we didn't even make the 3.
Yeah,
we barely made the 2.
Steve was crawling off the field half the time.
Hey, Steve lay there and kind of let fluids out and said, "Coach, it's hot." No, it's cold, Steve. But it took them a while. Once they adjusted to the heat.
Everybody adjusted except for Steve and Dwight. Those was probably the only 2 that really didn't adjust to the climate acclimations. So.
Yeah. Steve did all right. I think it's depending on what these boys was eating.
Yeah, because that throw-up game.
Yeah, Steve's going to have to work on his
appetite.
He's
Dwight,
gonna have to
too.
take some medication. We'll just say that.
Dwight, too, the way
Dwight,
they eat
too.
at night. Dwight told me, he was like, I made a bean soup. I was like, who makes a bean soup?
Dwight, if you're watching this, I hate to do this to you.
No, don't say it. We're
You
not going
know-
to talk about that.
What, pizza?
No, Taco Bell.
No, pizza
Oh.
at 11 o'clock at night.
He's eating pizza at 11 o'clock at night?
He eat everything at 11 o'clock at night. He has a.
I love you,
Well, that's
Dwight.
like his breakfast,
Yeah.
because it's 11 over here, would be 7 a.m. there. Really, Steve?
Steve the White.
Steve.
We gotta get him to at 11 o'clock at night. You got to be at the gym. You got to be at the gym, not eating pizza. You should be eating creatine and going to the gym.
You got to see what Sean eats. I was like, Sean, what is that? He was like, Coach, I've never really cooked. And his chicken and all kinds of stuff mashed up in one bowl.
What sounds like Irish food? All mashed up in a bowl. Yeah, I grew up on that stuff. Just put
Did
a
you?
Yeah, a bunch of slop in a bowl and eat it. You're good.
Yeah, spam.
No, no. No. We had like meatloaf and pot roast and stuff. Just put a bunch of stuff together and it makes a meal.
Yeah.
That sounds good, though. But if you would have seen, that's like, they put barbecue sauce in it with random stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
I
putting
guess
cereal
the-
in a
the-
bowl
the
and putting
cookers-
barbecue
What do
sauce.
you think their favorite place was to eat when they went on the road this year? What was their favorite? Was it Tempe? Was it in Cincinnati? Was it?
Ooh.
Canes. Everybody was pretty happy with Canes.
You say Canes?
They liked
Everybody,
Cane's.
that sauce hit everybody differently.
Yes, they did love the sauce.
Like Cane's?
Yes.
Cane's out in Arizona?
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you, Canes.
Thank
you. Appreciate it.
But I don't know. I
'Cause
could even
Denny's-
say Orleans too.
When they went to that Ballywick?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything at 11 o'clock at night. But where else did we eat at with these guys?
Well, we took Jack over to Valley Village. Maybe we were going to go to the Mexican restaurant, but the Mexican restaurant's closed.
closed.
Then we went to the cool deli right across the little street there, and he was confused on how to order.
That's what he's
That was
talking about.
funny. It was fun. I don't even remember what we had. We had like normal, just American
Yeah,
subs
he
and
ended up
sandwich.
getting
They love Denny's though. They were a fan of Denny's too.
Waffle House too.
Yeah, because they don't have pancakes or eggs or something over there, they said, right? Which one don't they eat over there?
Waffles.
Waffles.
Waffles they don't eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that like the Belgium's whole thing?
Yeah, but this is Scottish.
Scotland. English.
Yeah, Belgium.
This
waffles.
is where they're over there is beans on toast.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gained the weight I gained.
For
Yeah.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Beans on toast for breakfast. That's
Breakfast.
a bad day.
Starting off the morning bad.
Yeah, that just starts the wrong way, man. I'm not trying to insult the way you guys eat over there, but maybe that's why you had so many problems when you came over here.
10. Yeah, most definitely 10. I'll go 10.
I go 20. I go 20. Coach Fox is locked in.
We were talking about his style of how he's going to come to the
Those
game.
guys study a lot. They watch a lot of film. So does Saya.
Yeah.
Saya sends me stuff. I'm like, Saya, don't send me that. I don't know. He'll send me this or send me that. I mean, that guy Locke, he knows everything that's going on from a player standpoint around our league.
Coach Fox, old man strength, bro. He said who wins in the arm wrestling.
Oh, me.
That gotta be somebody from
'Cause I'm
the
going to pay
Europe.
somebody to stand up and go ahead and do it. I win all day. So, yeah. I like to use my
Hello, we gets.
brains a little more than muscle.
Oh, is that Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, Servos Christie.
Is that it? Is that the super fan?
Yeah, Düsseldorf.
How you doing, Mike? Good for you, buddy. We're missing your horns.
That's
We should-
another. That's the thing I love about Europe. Like you go, and I mean
Get
they
the horns over there.
man, they go crazy.
Well, we have him in Pennsylvania, too. It was funny when he was in Pennsylvania.
About 50. I'm going
He thought
20.
he had to sit way out of the way because he had the horns. But no, come on over here.
Well, any Euro star started. Actually, Sean reached out to me about hopping on.
Yeah, we actually want to get them going. We're going to try to bring some of them in during the game this week. We're going to try to get them in for a little pregame. If the pregame starts at 5 again, we're going to try to get them on earlier because it's going to get a little late. I'm sure they're going to have some cocktails in front of them, so we want to get them in there when you can still understand what they're saying.
Dickie, that's just I don't understand Dickie normally.
He said, when I first met Sean, he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go over there to the ghetto." I said, "The what? The ghetto?" I said, "Who? The ghetto?" I said, "What is that?" And I'm sitting there thinking, "What in the world?" Come to find out, ghetto is girl.
Ghetto means girl.
Yeah, they just say it real fast, so it sounds
The
like
ghetto.
ghetto. Like instead of
It
gals.
doesn't, they don't sound anything alike. Girl. How do you, that's a complete mispronunciation.
Like gal, you know, the old school way. Get that gal over here. That's the only way I'm trying to
I
give them
went
an
off of
excuse.
ghetto.
We might have to start them at 4 o'clock instead.
And Sean works at a bar.
That's a problem.
So maybe every time Sean talks to us, he's had a couple of cocktails.
Takes advantage of the employee discount.
Yeah, big time. Beans on toast. Then some of them tell you they put beans on toast with sugar and eggs.
Australia eats beans on toast. There is nothing, I wouldn't even, if I'm camping, I'm not eating beans on toast.
Yeah, it ain't never been. It ain't never been a situation where I'll be like,
I'm
"Ooh,
not eating
beans
on
toast."
toast. I'm not saying, man, I'm so hungry. Give me some beans on toast. Come back in Dusseldorf. I missed the games live, and I hope it'll come back in Dusseldorf. Well, you can go and try to get my money back from them, and then we'll figure it out after that.
You can always come. Can we bring horns on Saturday?
Yeah. Make as much noise as you want. We're not going to tell you not to root on your team and make some noise. I was really happy with the stream let me revise. I was really happy with the first half of the stream and the following that we had people tuning in. What we need to do is focus on being able to do a better job this week on that. With that said, I think the crowd's going to be the biggest crowd that we've had all year.
Mm-hmm.
We have some charities coming out. It's military night. We're just went and invited a couple of hospitals out to come out and show them some appreciation. So I think we're going to have a good crowd. And I want people to root on their team. We may have an announcement or two before then because I'm not done trying to get some of these answers that you guys are asking me. There's a process we have to go through. I'm a person that please don't make the same mistake twice.
Understandable.
And
Can't
we
be
need
fair.
some stuff solidified. What I can tell you is the league will grow. I can tell you that. And will grow with the amount of teams in the league and in the locations. In other words, probably continents. So, we're going through a lot on a daily basis, and my days do start at 5 because the East Coast is still here.
Yeah.
And so,
I'll be forgetting.
yeah. So, listen, I want to give you guys the information as soon as I have it, but I don't want to release information until I'm 100% sure. But I can tell you there's going to be growth.
And there's something else he can tell you. Championship game, Saturday.
7 p.m.
100%.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Listen, one of the things you know what I never do is I never talk about our sponsors on this and the people that are so important to this game happening.
Mm-hmm.
Our staff is really, since we've upgraded the staff over the last two or 3 months, we've started to add a lot of pieces, made some changes. You can see some of these pieces come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Bob's here in town. He's out working with some of the sponsorship people and the marketing people. And, that Outback deal was great for us. It really helped the Las Vegas Rockers say that we're trying to move you guys in the right direction. We're trying to give you some of the things you're looking for. And I think we added, Tilted Kilt, Lazy Dog Cafe. I think the
Yep.
Arizona team had a great time going there. We're starting these relationships. We've had a great relationship with Atwell's and the gentleman that owns Atwell's Hotel and Casino. And then we just added Plaza. But I think the two biggest ones, ones that are really, really have been instrumental to the success here over the last month has been FVC Bank and also Joe Mazon over at Nevada Trust. Both of them, I would tell anybody under the sun, if you're looking for either a bank account or you want the right business relationship, go to FVC Bank. People say, well, I'm not in that market. Neither am I.
Yeah.
I'm based here. I use FVC Bank for millions of dollars of transactions, and I know people that use it now for $1,000 or $100 transactions. The one thing I'll say about FVC Bank is when you call them, you get a live person. You don't get put into you don't get put into an automated system,
I hate that.
and they don't ask you to make an appointment to come talk to them about your money.
Oh, that's great.
You know,
right
there's
there.
banks out there now where you have to make an appointment. You want to go see somebody. You want to go into, even if you want to go into the branch, you have to make an appointment at some of these banks today, which I think is ludicrous. They're holding your money. They're supposed to watch your money. I want people that are going to respond when I have a problem. I want people that are going to understand when we have a problem and want to get past it and work with us. I would recommend them for a lot of different things. And then Joe Mazon is about a trust, and I'll tell you what, whoever wins this championship better get in front of him, because he's smart with money. He'll teach you how to put some money away, put it into a trust, invest some of the money.
I need to talk to him.
I need to talk to him.
You know,
Both of us.
listen, you know, 100,000 or 90,000, whatever your share is out of the championship, that goes fast.
Yeah.
You're not rich when you get it.
Yeah.
Smart people will invest it, put it in the right places, and he's a guy that can help you with that. And he wants to grow his business overseas. He's got some business up in Canada, so he's happy that we're going up to Canada. But those two, I can't speak highly enough. And you know, I know Bob has actually started reaching out to some really big companies about next year, car companies. You know, we were talking about it last night: car, travel, and housing companies to work with. So I just don't think we talk about them enough and how important they were to get to this game and be part of this game. But yeah, two that I couldn't be more. I mean, listen, we've done some amazing things this year, but probably wouldn't have been able to do them without those guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And appreciate you. Both of us hit the appreciation.
Yeah.
In German, Dankeschön.
Yeah, it's you know, it's just important.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say this: people are going to talk about our social media getting better and our videos getting better. So that's a tribute to everybody, because I shell shocked them a couple months ago when I started making a bunch of changes. But we got a lot better quickly, and that's what we needed. I think we turned that corner, and it's kind of funny. I was having a conversation the other day. When we run into problems, I don't just want to fix the problem. I want to fix it and upgrade. And I want to do better than the position we were in before we had that problem.
Right.
So I'm not just trying to fix a problem. I'm trying to grow. And so if we went from 10, 12 teams, right, down to 5 or 6.
Yep.
Now, next year we're coming back, and we're going to be bigger and better and badder than before, because we're going to use that momentum, everything that we learned from those experiences overseas, what we got to see as far as how things are done differently, even in different countries in Europe and the UK. There is a considerable difference with the way everybody approaches things in the different markets.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things people don't realize that we're trying to iron out, is to make sure that when we make these commitments this time, you know, we're fulfilling those commitments. And so, you know, we're back at it this Sunday, I can tell you that.
Or we're going both international.
Yes. That's an easy one. Satellite towels. We have some stuff. I know we're buying a bunch of T-shirts. Speaking of that, yeah, you talking to me today about T-shirts? Yes or no?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So we're doing some T-shirts. You know, listen, this is going to be the best fan base that we've had all year. I'm known for that stuff. We're known for trying to get the fans involved as much as humanly possible. And we really, you know, we've kind of fell flat a little bit on that this year. Do we have terrible towels? Can we get terrible towels in time? We went through a couple hundred of them for every team, right? We had them at the beginning of the year. We had terrible towels for all teams, I think. I don't know where those terrible towels are for some of the teams. Did they all make it over to Europe, the terrible
Nah,
towels?
I didn't get that.
We
I
might
didn't
have some
get that.
terrible towels here for the European teams that we didn't go through. We have, we're going to do some contests during the game, because we have some jerseys that we can have autographed. We have some autographed jerseys already, but we have some extra jerseys as well. I think we're going to try to do some helmet giveaways during the game, and then we're going to donate some of the extra helmets I think that we have to the local high schools or local youth leagues. Probably high schools, because the youth
Yeah.
can't wear those things. They look kind of funny with a 10-year-old running around with an extra large helmet on. But
My son got a big head, so.
yeah,
Love you.
listen, we want the fans to have a good time. Because it's one of the things I noticed in our stream this week was how many positive comments and how many people were in there watching their family, watching their friends, and enjoying the game versus complaining about
Yeah,
things. And so that, and listen, I'm all for all kinds of feedback. I got broad shoulders and a pretty good spine, so people that have feedback for me, I'm all for it. And the ways that we can get better. As long as I think it's coming from a truthful place,
Yep.
right?
Resourceful.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so that's one thing. And I think we saw in there yesterday or over the weekend when I rewatched it, people thought we were ignoring them. We actually couldn't see the comments in the first half.
No, not at all.
We had a full screen. We couldn't see the comments. So we weren't ignoring people. And I know people put in there, are you ignoring us? We actually couldn't see it. We had a full screen on this. We were just, we could not see the comments that were up there. So that'll be fixed this week.
What time does the doors open?
Yeah, so we're getting there. It's the same as usual. It's an hour and a half before the game.
Okay.
Yeah, the doors will open an hour and a half before the game.
Letting the fans know.
Yep, and I think we'll see our brand ambassadors out Thursday, probably Friday, probably Saturday, just around town. Sales team that we're trying to build and get people here. I'm happy that we're ending on a positive note. And I
Very
think,
positive.
if you look at opening game when I had guys running around in practice jerseys, because our jersey order got
Mess up in a nice way.
Yeah, not sure how to describe that, but
I gotcha.
to where we are today, the relationships that we've built over the last 5 months, getting the European teams here. 8 months ago, those kids were opening Christmas presents and didn't know they were ever going to the U.S., had no idea what arena football is. Then they heard there's an arena football team, they ended up trying out, and the next thing you know, they're coming to the U.S. So when you think about some of that stuff what the league has provided, we now have players that have now played an entire season. Those guys didn't know each other before the season. They've bonded as a team, and they've got lifelong friendships now for the rest of their lives. So when you start looking at that, you start looking at the people in Cincinnati. Cincinnati stands out to me because that fan base kind of grew. It was probably our biggest season ticket base. And man, after the game, it was always full on the field.
Yeah.
And they were always coming up to us talking about 2027, hoping there's 2027. I just kept reassuring them there's going to be a 2027. The only way there's not is the arena. I've reached out and talked to the arena and told them we want to be back. They've said we want you back, and I want to build that. And so I think Sean's got an amazing base there. And I think I think it's only going to grow because I think the more people get to know Sean, the more they're going to like him. Mike, these people bring up Mike, and the truth of the matter is Mike tried to offer a lot of help at the beginning, and I was kind of a little resistant in it because he was living outside the area, and I didn't know him at all, but he had an extensive experience, and then when I got there, he was there, and I'm like, oh, how you doing? The funny thing was, I think he was walking around in a Grateful Dead shirt the first day and like some long shorts like you might see in Hawaii. And I was like, what are we doing here? But I couldn't have been more wrong and pleasantly wrong because he turned out to be not only resourceful for Sean, but a good mind of arena football, a really good coach. And his players respect him a lot. And he helped a lot that people don't know. He kind of did a lot of like what you do, Phil. He helps a lot of different areas that nobody sees. And I will say that when he was at the place where the players were staying, I had no problems. Once he went away, started to hear a little feedback here and there, but overall that's been a great community. Yeah, I'm looking forward to them building something together together, and what they can build there. So that one, Cincinnati always stands out to me. I haven't had a chance to get back up to Salt Lake City as much as I wanted to. Here in Vegas, we know we got our hands full. We have to get some things going. There's a lot more entertainment pieces for the fans out there to go see. And we just got to do a much better job here. But I think we got good building blocks up in Utah, Arizona, Cincinnati. I think it's pretty obvious we're moving the team out of Reading into a new location. We'll have an announcement on that pretty quick. Which one did I miss? Cincinnati, Salt Lake City, Vegas, Arizona. No, we're good there.
Yep.
You know, we got to iron some things out with them to make sure we do smoother in year 2 and jump on some things in the rest of this year. You know, I think where we'll see our biggest successes and biggest moves will be in September, October, November, December, where we have the players in the communities and the coaches in the communities to get out there and do things that we didn't have last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And build those bonds and get them out there to be part of the community, get them out there. I'm actually looking really forward. We have a good deal with the YMCA in Cincinnati. And I believe Jared here is going to a YMCA function this Saturday. So we're starting to get into those communities in good spots, and it give us the time in this off season to really work with our players and work with the communities. And I'm happy that the players are actually starting to approach me about trying to do some things and work with the league in the off season. They probably think I'm ignoring them, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get through this game, and then I'll be back at it on Sunday. But we're going to, you know, any player that wants to work with us, we want to get you out there, and we want you to work with us. And build around those players that gave us, you know, 100% this year. And so, you know, we're going to do a lot of stuff. We're building the right way. So excited about where we're headed. Yeah. I think you're thinking about NFL recruiters. The answer to that is we actually had recruiters at a couple games. I think people aren't aware of that. We actually had some NFL recruiters at some of the games this year. I don't think they got to reach out to me. I think what we'll do soon is put together some tape for the players. My guess is if they were going to be in camps, they'd already be there right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Most
Right?
definitely.
But I think we have some guys that deserve to have their tape out there.
Would've been
But I will say this, I mean, if they're going to go someplace, I hope they're going someplace where they're going to pay them more.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we pay the high end of our sport, right? And, you know, in a couple of years, there's some things that we're releasing now where we'll probably be paying better than the CFL. Probably better than the UFL. So I think, you know, we'll be the second destination is where I want to take us, of what people look at, of where to be. There's only one. I want to be the place where there's only one step up from here.
Yeah.
And I think that we're on our way to that. So I'd like nothing more than to help those players get to the NFL. I think I've talked with a couple, but I know that we had some recruiters at some of our games this year.
How much are floor seats?
For you, 500. For everybody else, 100.
And when you say floor seats, is
No,
that,
I think he's talking about the VIP seats. Those tables
Oh.
are $100 a seat.
I thought you were
but
talking
it
about chain
include-
gang.
Signed jerseys before.
Yeah, you know, we're doing some stuff at the game. We're having this banquet this Friday night. You know, I need to get these players together and autograph some stuff. And my first priority is to get some stuff for fans and also my sponsors that I keep talking about. From there, we'll kind of get some stuff out to some of the charities in town that I like to work with. And again, we have to, as many people sign in as possible. I'm trying to make as much visibility to our coaches, our players, I mean, even some of our staff. Where's Pedro? Is he here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
go
here.
get Pedro. Lou, will you do me a favor? Go get Pedro. So he's been on here a couple times talking about things. He's been with me the longest, I think. An integral part of, you know, anytime we get some stuff and, you know, trying to get past some stuff. Y'all know we have Gisela running our HR and taking crazy calls from everybody at 4 o'clock in the morning to 11 p.m. at night to try to make sure that we get through these games, to try to make sure that we have travel, try to make sure that people's payroll is sent to the right place. I mean, she does a lot too, but yeah, there's a lot of people that we got to show appreciation to as a league. But I'm looking forward to making an announcement on Monday on who gets their free season tickets next year, right? And so people better be paying attention. We better get that wrapped up on Monday and Tuesday because we're going to be right back out of trying to sell out these arenas for next year. Oh, so he's gone, so we can't pull up the comments. So your comment, again, we're blind right now. Pedro's not here? Okay. So, any more questions coming up?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pedro.
One-day football tournament.
Remember we talked about that, about.
I don't necessarily know if I want a one-day football tournament. I think I want to sponsor some of the flag football teams that are out there in town. I want like a little Rockers team. I don't know what the right word is. Listen, I'm going to say a word, and people get mad at me, but it's midget football. So we had.
I thought it was gonna be worse than that, but it is funny.
They had when they came in. They have a circuit called midget wrestling, and we want to get a deal done with these guys so we can have some events. We just could. They travel quite a bit, but they call themselves midgets.
Okay.
And then they
Sounds
fight.
like I wanna
They
be-
fight with the group that calls themselves little people. Because the group that calls themselves little people are mad that they have a group that uses that word. So they battle it out, and he tells me all the time, this is what we are. And I'm like, okay. And so they have midget wrestling downtown
For
at
real?
Fremont Street. There's a bar downtown that every
Man,
Wednesday
you gotta
night-
send me a
tonight-
list of stuff
Yeah,
that
for
we're
real.
missing.
No, tonight. They have a guy they call Quarter. I think he's like, because he looks like 50 Cent.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When he said it, I started laughing.
Yeah. They have, they are funny. They have stuff at the bar, and so we've been trying to figure out different ways to work with them and have events with them. But yeah,
Oh,
Cheese.
shout out to Luke and Jordan for the 2028 Italian Olympics. They're the two guys I try to recruit when they're in Italy. They're playing for the flag, and they made it to the Olympics for
Italian
2028.
national team.
Luke Art.
No.
No,
No, it's a quarterback.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tried to get him, but he was already in the States
why are we shouting out to them?
because he wants to be next year.
You worried about Bob? What happened to him? Lunch break.
Yeah. Bob eats every time this time of day. Every time we look
Like
for Bob.
clockwork.
Yeah. You can set your watch to him.
What does the floor seats include? Great game.
Broken table, broken laptop.
Shout out to Steve, Mister. I'm a tight end, but don't want to catch anything.
Listen, there is a definite difference when you're in the seats or when you're up against that wall.
Yeah.
That wall, being up against that wall is just a different dynamic. I ask everybody not to treat the referees the same way I do, though. But they'll listen to you. They'll talk to you a little bit. No, you just hear everything. The crunching of the pads, the footballs, the players will definitely say, "Hey, how you doing?" when they're running by. Yeah, to me, it's just a different world. There's two different worlds. There's no bad seat in the house there, right? And it's great visibility because when I'm up watching the game up top, I actually think it's a different view than being down there. You can probably see plays develop a lot better, up mid or up higher. But once you sit down there against that wall, it's kind of like an addiction.
Yeah.
It really is.
You
like
don't
an
want to be
addiction.
nowhere else.
Yeah,
So I
it's
was
like an
always about the
addiction.
change, remember? I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I do the chain crew. Because
Yeah, it is.
you're right there
It's
the
right
whole
there.
way, and you hear
It's just
every
a
single
different-
thing.
Yeah, it's just different, and it is like an addiction
Yeah.
because halfway through the first quarter, I'm like, okay, we're doing from the second half, we're going down there, and so
True.
It's like you're it's
and this
action-packed.
weekend, Jay Allen is actually going to be on the mic, so he won't be on the field yelling at me from there, looking at me and yelling. So we're going to be sitting there talking about the game.
See, Tom, that's what I was telling you about right there.
He's going to tell me some stuff. But Jay will be here. Jay Allen's coming to town. He'll be here. Hollywood will be back. So it should be awesome. Should be should be a lot of fun. I mean, people don't realize that 2 years ago I was sitting in a restaurant with Hollywood saying, Hollywood, here's what I'm going to do. And he was like, what? Looking at me.
Wow.
And so, yeah,
Cheerleaders or mascots? Why not both?
why not both?
If I had to choose, cheer.
So listen, I'm going to be honest with you. We should have had the dance team this year, and I'm going to handle that a little differently next year. And we'll have that ironed out by January for those teams. And mascot, we kind of had talks about it this year, and things just didn't materialize, I think. Listen, a lot of things didn't materialize this year that we wanted to.
It's first year, man.
We had our bumps and our bruises, but the only thing I keep going back to is how good our talent is on that field. how good our players are and the games that we're putting on right now. And listen, as much as I get mad at the referees, they've gotten a lot better as the season's gone on.
Yeah.
I think that the games have really gotten a lot better as the games have gone on. I think their communication with us and probably my communication with them has gotten better. You might not see it on game days, but it's gotten better. And so from that whole viewpoint, the product on the field has gotten a lot better. And if someone would tell me going into September 1st that you're going to have all this talent, you're going to have great referees, you're going to be able to make, you got 6 referees now. And so we've already fixed that. And then you're going to be able to make this, and all you got to do is fix the infrastructures and the business side. I'd say thank you, because that's what I used to do, was fix the business side. And we never had, I'd go into a mess and try to fix it in no time. But when you really look at this, we just pulled off a league with 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we announced teams, players didn't get here. We had coaches, players didn't get here till April, right? March. We had guys bouncing around all
We
over the
got
place.
hired, what, in January?
And we just played 15 games,
Yeah.
a 15-week season, and then in crazy, and so everybody, I think people are starting to understand what my vision is and why
Right.
I'm trying to build a structure and a system is what I'm trying to build, because it's that system that's going to take us to everywhere we want to go.
Well, here's Coach OTB.
I yell at everyone equally, Tom. That's my boy right there, Jason.
I do know this, Coach Jay. You always know where I'm sitting during the game. You know where I'm sitting during the
You got
game.
that, what is it, Apple tag?
I say
On
this
top.
still, though. I do tell people this about Jay, is he's a lot like me. He's very fiery and passionate, and he wants things to be the best, and tries to be a perfectionist. So I completely understand him. And every time that we have any kind of a disagreement, we always get it settled quickly, because we both understand we just want what's best for both sides, what's best for the team, best for the league. And I think it's that, and I prefer to do that than have stuff linger, like someone go home and is angry and they don't tell me they're angry. We can't get that ironed out. So that's how you build, is when there's a disagreement, you get it ironed out and you move forward and you build on top of it. And I think that's a key piece of that relationship that I have with Jay.
I like Coach Jay's energy. He's very passionate, Coach. He's passionate about everything.
He's got a system. He's been doing
Yeah,
it
he
for a
does.
long time. And so when you see him working with these guys, you can tell he has a game plan on how to get guys to focus, how to get guys to do certain things. I saw it right away on the tryout. I don't even know what that was. Was it March that we were out there? I saw it right away in March.
Oh, his favorite coach.
No offense taken. Not at all.
Oh, she's talking about Sean King.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about Sean King.
Wait, is that
Yeah, 'cause
Gisela?
No, I think that said Midwestern girl.
That's Cincinnati.
She's a Cincinnati fan.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
comes
she's
to a lot of the games.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, she comes to a lot of the games.
Ah.
From Arizona. Yeah. And so her favorite.
You
coach
know-
would be Sean King.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Is Dan going to be there? He was fun on the mic a few weeks ago.
What's the next question?
Win-win-win
Next
solutions.
question.
Everything is a win-win.
So my background is sales and business, and my belief is that when you make an agreement with somebody, and if you walk away feeling like you just got the greatest deal in the world, and they walked away feeling like they got a bad one, that's probably not a good deal. You want both sides walking away like they win, but also like they left a little on the table, and so you can build a relationship and move forward on that. And I think that's what we're doing with our arenas moving into next year. We're going to circle back up and say, here's where we need to be, and here's what we got to do. And so, yeah, I agree with some of that sentiment. That was probably Dan's wife. I put that question in there.
Yeah, that was just a random seed that first
Yeah.
time. Can you do arm wrestling?
What's up with this young person?
What is up with you in arm wrestling today, man?
Like, This is not over the top with Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, we all over 40. Stuff start hurting in the wrong places. You can't be doing
you go
that.
out the bed, you. Nah, got it. All wrestling. This ain't 25.
I got a question for you.
Mhm.
As far as coaches wise, without going into details, when will we start recruiting in our areas again?
Well, we got to find out what those areas are, right? So my game plan is to have our schedule done by no later than middle of October and to have all the arenas wrapped up that we're trying to work on. So that's going to give me probably 6 weeks to get all that handled, 4 weeks to get all the arenas negotiated, probably a good 2 weeks to get the schedule together. And at that same time, we already know what the 5 or 6 markets are that we're returning to. We got to get the players and coaches back out into those schools, into those communities. And then the minute that we get these things wrapped up one by one, we got to do a better job of an immediate media push in that market. I have some leverage now on some things that we want to do in some of these markets going into year 2. But we also, again, have to learn from our mistakes. I mean, I jumped in head over heels into Germany without knowing Germany.
Mindset wise.
And I didn't know their culture that well, and it kicked me. You know, they took advantage of what we did over there,
Yeah.
and it's not the fans.
It
We had
wasn't.
great fans.
It wasn't,
It
'cause
wasn't
we-
the fans.
we
It was
almost
the
had a
people
fan
running
busting
the
cigarettes,
buildings.
yeah.
And we have to isolate things better. We have to do a better job of building those relationships with those arenas, and make these relationships with these arenas so they get what we're doing and what we're trying to do. With that said, we got to get the infrastructure situated in these markets immediately. The markets that we know we're going to be back in next year, we got to go get offices. We got to start building out the infrastructure and get people going, because Arizona paid a price this year. Arizona paid a price for us not getting a couple deals done with the office space that I wanted to get done. We had a practice facility in Arizona on one side of town. We had the housing on the other. You know, we just got to do a better job of
Demographic wise.
just a system, a better system in these
Okay.
places. And it's a systems like, you know, Hollywood would tell you, this system that I've used and other people would tell you, when I go and fix one team, we have great systems that we put into place. And I've got to get, I think we've got to get some rev generators in those high-end executive positions, and just do some things and make sure that we learn from this year. Because again, our players and our product on the field
Wasn't the problem.
obviously is getting better and better and better, right? Because our stream just went up 10x,
Yep.
right? And so, you know, one of the things that we could do is fan contests. We didn't do any fan contests this year. We did the fans win too. But we didn't really get out and meet our season ticket holders and do fan contests where,
True.
you know, what do you have kids that play soccer? Do you have kids that play football? We didn't meet them. We didn't really get to know them like we should. And so that comes from building an infrastructure. And so there's definitely things that I'm accustomed to doing that we didn't do. But that's why the IAL is about to take off and be where it's going to be. Because where we're lacking, I'm really good at and good at fixing. And so I've got a lot of confidence in building that. And so, you know, that's why, you know, listen, I can't go, like, you know, it's very interesting how we ended up where we are with the coaches, each coach. I don't remember who I asked for Sia Burley's number. I do remember. And I called him, and he had been with a team that folded. He was supposed to kick off. He'd been with a team, they folded the day before. And I didn't even know that.
Mm.
I was just going to put a call into him and see what he was doing. And because he was with a team that I was with many years ago. And I knew he had a championship pedigree in coaching. And I knew where I wanted him. I mean, I only talked to him about one location. I talked about Salt Lake City. I said, Si, I want to build Salt Lake City around you. And it took a lot for him, confidence. You know, we met the next day, and he had his questions, and you could see he had doubts and always had doubts because he's been part of these leagues where when there's a problem, they don't get it fixed,
Yeah,
right? And they just fold.
Yep.
And so I get all that. But as the season's gone along, you can see what he's built up there.
He smiles more.
He does smile. He's having a good time. You
He's,
can tell he's having a good
when you
time.
first met him versus now,
Yeah.
like he smiles
Yeah,
a lot
because
more.
there was a lot of doubts in his mind at the
Yeah.
beginning. He didn't know if the time he was putting in was going to be worth it, right? And so I got that, and that took a lot. Jay, on the other hand, he came from someone that I called to be a coach in our league, and that guy referred me to Jay Allen. And that guy, I have a lot of, I have a lot of respect for the guy that did that. And, I didn't know Jay, but I knew when I went to that practice, that first tryout, I'm like, well, we got something here. We're going to be just fine out here. And so everyone was a little different. Sean came out of the blue. He called, I think he got, I don't even know if Sean called us.
Okay.
And I had heard his name before, I think from Montana. I think I had heard he had coached in Montana. And he originally talked to Dan. He talked to Dan for about an hour. To be honest with you, the more the people that I talked to, the more that we failed with some of these hires, to be honest. I think I hired Adrian. I think I hired Jackie maybe, and I hired some other people that didn't work out. But I just think that we are so far advanced moving into year 2 right now, how we're looking at September, October, November, December, and the things that we're going to do to reestablish ourselves as a leader. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, because we even had a talk at McDonald's this morning about just like getting back in it, and it was crazy.
we have to. Well, these guys are here. You want to hear something funny? I remember the first day, one of them asked about the things that you push.
The dummies.
I asked
Push
for dummies.
And I said, well, no, I'm not used to that, but we'll start. I think we're going to do some things differently now that I see the possibilities. Listen, not only that, we now have guys in Europe that can contradict any negativity from the
Oh,
players.
most
yeah.
definitely.
Right?
Most definitely.
So we have a resume over there of what it can be. And I think that's going to be a very big thing moving along over the next 6 months. When you guys want to recruit players, that we have that tape, and we have that video, we have what they
It's a
stay in
big-
the housing, the stuff that we're trying to do and the way that we usually try to do things. We have that to show them, okay, this is what it's going to be.
I
This
got
is
a
what
plan.
it's accustomed to be.
I have a plan for
So,
mine.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell them about the excitement they had while being out here in the level of competition.
Yeah.
So it's
It opened a lot of doors
It
this
really
year.
did.
I mean, like I said, like I get on. I actually stopped being on social media so much because it's just the request. It's 110.
Well, I tell you what we
I
just
can't
figured
read
out.
that.
Here's one thing we just figured out. I bought 5 new sets of dasher pads this year, and I had the wrong dimensions.
Really?
Yeah, because we had 48 from top to bottom, and we had the 96 across, which is accurate, but it really should be 42. So if you look at the good dasher pads out there, they do rest 3 or 4 inches off the ground, and then they get raised up a little bit when they go on the lip. And so that's why some of our dasher pads in certain areas are a little wonky, and they rest on the ground. So we'll fix that.
Because
Those are going to be your practice facility dasher pads now.
Cincinnati had a really. We love Cincinnati.
I love
Arena.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
went up there. We loved everything about it. Like honestly.
They had great people. They had their fan base really showed up. So the funny thing about Cincinnati is it's the largest building. If you take Cincinnati's fan base and put it in Arizona, it's probably about 25% full, and would have been a different scenario.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot to build on in a lot of places.
True.
I know that. I know that area well. That was my old stomping grounds right
Moment
there.
Arena was also nice as well.
Yeah.
That's my home market. People don't realize that. Everybody thinks that I'm against Arizona, but I'm from Phoenix. I was born and raised in Phoenix. I went to ASU and have a lot of businesses there. And so it's one that I know that will sell out next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a focus.
Very passionate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's giving us appreciation weeks to do as far as like idea wise.
Yeah, we do. We're since you mentioned that, this weekend is Military Appreciation game, and so it will be. We're having the color guard out there. Should have. I think we're going to have a national anthem singer from the base.
Okay.
But it's Military Appreciation Night, so I agree with that.
Definitely salute to those guys. Any other questions, fellas or
Ladies.
ladies?
Hey, Lou, go get Bob. Bob's here.
Okay.
Everyone, Bob is here.
He said,
What
No.
about Bob?
Where's Bob? He said, "Where's Bob?
is he there?
Is he there? Is he there?" Every time there's no Bob. Well, Bob is here now. Hmm. Yeah, because
I gotta get a new notepad before I leave. Just
yeah, me
because
too.
I don't like the
I write
notepads in
everything.
Europe. We old school. We'll write and
We
then
write.
go to the
I'll
laptop.
draw everything, write everything. Then after that, I'll put it on the
For what? Like your playbook?
plays,
Plays
everything.
anything to do list.
To-do
Is that
list.
right?
Yeah, I gotta do it. Write it down.
So you
first.
do it twice.
I do.
You
About
do everything
4 or 5
twice.
times.
I got you. All right, Bob is in the
Bob.
building, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll step
Here
out.
So the
comes
big
Bob.
question that keeps coming up is, can we do a post-game party?
Can we do one?
You can sit down,
Yeah.
Bob.
All right, come on in here, Bob.
If
This is Bob. Everybody wants to know
How's
what
everything
about
going?
Bob? This is Bob Rossi,
Heck
guys,
yeah,
and
we
he's-
can do a post-game
he's-
party.
He comes to us with arena football experience. I've been talking with Bob for a couple of years, and we brought him in probably 6, 8 months ago, 8, 9 months ago.
Yeah,
coming in.
right around the end of March. We're getting
6
there.
months ago, so-
Time's flying.
So he spent many years over in Washington with Monument Sports, and before that he was down with the Tampa Bay Storm and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So he's heading up our sponsorships leading into 2027. He's out here helping us put together a good game this weekend. But a question that keeps coming up is post-game parties, and we talked about it last night, right?
Absolutely.
Tough on where we go with it. What do we do? Because
My opinion, give you my opinion. The minute we leave that arena, Orleans will probably lose some people from there.
Yeah.
So I think it's great that, I think we should just have it, somewhere in that,
vicinity.
somewhere either in the hotel, one of the restaurants, even if we go back up to the area where we're having our banquet, something like that. I think it's better, everyone will be in the building itself, and we'll have a much larger crowd, go
So
out,
have the
go over.
post-game party upstairs in the same room as the banquet, and then celebrate to come on upstairs and enjoy themselves
Yeah.
after the game.
I think that would be, I think it's just the best bet. And I think we'll gain more people, just coming right in after the game. And heading right up to have some cocktails, I guess. I don't know if the losing team's going to be wanting to join us, but they may.
They'll be disappointed, but there's no losers in this game.
That's right.
There's no
That's right.
losers in this game. There's one that's getting a big check and one that's getting regular checks, and then
Yep.
one that's the best team in arena football.
Yeah, and I think we have the two best teams that have made it through this tournament actually playing, which
We have the two
deserve
best
it.
teams in arena football playing each other.
Yeah.
That's what's really impressive. These are the two best teams to me in arena football. And here comes a comment from Jay Allen. Get ready for it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Coach OTB's coming. But yeah, I think that we've done some amazing things, and so that's what I'm talking about is the staff that we're starting to assemble and build towards next year. We've been talking a lot about that. But he's helping us. Did you go over to Steakhouse today?
We went over Outback.
Yeah?
Went over to the Outback, one of our partners, and fantastic little lunch.
Yeah.
It was good. We met up with our graphic designer. First time meeting him.
Oh, no
We
kidding.
went up with Blake.
A
Yeah.
little taller than you thought.
He met us he's done a hell of a job. He's come a long way.
Yeah, a little taller than people realize. When they
Yeah,
talk to him.
yeah, it was great seeing, finally meeting everybody, I got everybody's names, but it was great actually, coming in and visualizing, what I thought and just catching up with everybody finally.
So
It's definitely been a great stay so far. Excited for Saturday.
we're communicating back and forth, but like Bob's also talking, so he knows that we're talking with certain markets for next year.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, and I say this all the time, I think our Euro team could have beaten some of the teams in the other leagues. I think they were a little better than people gave them credit for. Because they showed up and they played, and I was really impressed with some of the games they played. They just went up against the best of the best.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt.
what happened.
When when it took them a couple of weeks to get going, but by their last two games, those guys were, competing.
Scoring some points.
Scoring points, getting the hang of it down here, I think, and I think next year, those guys who did get all the experience, it's going to take it over there as well.
Yeah, I think it'll translate.
Yeah,
I think it'll
definitely
translate. So,
All good.
anything else coming across here?
Talk about Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Yeah.
There's talk
It's a
about
good
one of
list.
them, but I'm not going to tell you which
Yeah.
one. There is talk about one of them, but I'm not going to tell you which one. Now, don't put up 4 different teams with one be like 2 of them, 3 of them being the same, and one being different, so you can start to void out the runs.
Yeah.
Nice try. Now, listen, I think we'll have some big announcements like next week. I think we'll have some stuff wrapped up. I mean, I think people see what we see and what we can do here and what we can build. And I think people are starting to see that. And I think they can see how committed we are to building this league for the next 20, 30 years, not, just trying to do this thing for this year. And so a lot of the decisions that we make right now are affect us in 3 years, 5 years. And so we have to take those decisions into account when we're making them.
Yeah, I definitely, and our viewership keeps going up week to week, and I think it's because of the play on the field. I honestly
100%.
can say I think we have definitely some of the best arena football players out there. I think our games can go against any other organization.
So I will say no to the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see some stuff up in the Pacific Northwest. We have, well, wait a second. I can't say that.
Right.
Yeah, I can't say that.
Never say never.
Yeah, I
Right.
can't say that.
Exactly.
Depends on what you call it. I might be speaking out of turn here.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I
So-
think, I think it's going to be a very good couple of months for us with a lot of big announcements, and definitely the good part is we're going to keep expanding here.
Where's Phil and Phil? Bring them back in and let them take over so we can
Yeah.
get out of here. We've got some work actually to do. Real
Yeah,
work.
we do,
Got some real work to do.
no
here.
doubt.
Bring in
Great.
Phil and Keith.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Oh, you have to go do that quote because she's going to get us
Dre, he gonna hit you with it? Oh, shit. Shoot.
Yeah, Tom was a Rattlers fan, for sure.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. He
He loves the Rattlers.
he helped him out a lot.
He remade that squad, low key. Throw your questions out. Cross-country relationships. What?
The American education system, we need all the help we can get.
I'm staying out of that one. My mom and my sister are teachers
I
and
got two
retired.
sisters that
Yeah,
are teachers. I'm-
yeah. Hey, boy, you asking about politics there, boy? You on your own.
Yeah, you by yourself. Vancouver.
So everybody would be asking, where do I think? And like we were just talking, I honestly said it doesn't matter. I talked to the little man. He told me, "Hey,
Go
do you?"
do it.
Yeah, he told me to go do you.
So let me ask you this: 3 Canada teams where I was be at. Why do you think that's a given?
Like I said, I don't know.
I don't know what he got playing.
Yeah,
I
he
just
keeping
know-
it close to the vest.
3, if it was an even number.
Yeah.
maybe I'd agree.
Wow. Why 3? 3 is a weird number.
Yeah.
Well, because I guess if he go, you got the 4. He's moving Pennsylvania out of Reading.
Right. So
So
there's 5 teams in the state.
and then you had a 3. If he's talking about the Canadian teams, that'd be 8 versus probably like 4 EU teams. And you gotta.
But what if there's divisions too?
That would be nasty.
That'd be nasty.
That would be
If
nasty.
you could pick any country in Europe to put a team in
And stay and build a foundation.
and stay and build a foundation, which country would it be?
It'll be 3.
All
Germany,
right, then give me your top 3.
Germany,
Mm-hmm.
Italy,
Mm-hmm.
France. France got some unhidden talent, bro.
Oh,
They
I
got
know.
some.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
they got some.
unhidden, but
Yeah, they get slept on a lot.
and I don't know why.
I don't either.
Because they got dogs out there.
Yeah, they do.
My three would be
Glasgow.
Germany, Czech Republic,
I give you that.
and
Prague is nice.
I'll go Hungary. Hungary.
I'm see for my Hungarian family members and my
No.
Yugos,
I have to take.
I'm not a fan of Hungary. Remember that McDonald's incident? I was ready to go.
Okay, then I'll go. I'll
I
take
was
Hungary.
ready to go.
I'll go Austria.
Could I see myself living in Canada though? Like
Ooh.
I have already. I've lived in Toronto for a little minute, so it's not.
Canada.
It's not. I just can't
Well,
be
you
there
know
during
how
the winter.
cold it is out
Yeah, I
there?
cannot be there during the winter. Like you going to school in these cold states, Iowa, Washington. I'm cool on the winter. We was talking about places to basically build your family,
Beautiful.
and we were looking for the less violent, less catastrophic weather. And it was a horrible pick.
It's all bad. So, okay, if there was 3 countries you would not go to
3 countries I would stay out of,
that you would stay out.
financial wise, also into it.
We'll put. Yeah, we'll go financially. We'll go weather, and yeah.
Financially, Austria. Just because we dealt with that as far as how hard it is to get the American green card there, the green white card,
Oh, the red, white, red.
red white red. Yeah, that's pretty.
So he got Austria.
I like that, man. He broke down the
Eastern
divisions.
Europe, Southern, Western Europe. These are the divisions.
I don't know who this guy is, but it seems like you just have a lot of time, and I love it. But
For
that's
sure.
a great idea. That's
Eastern
a great idea.
Europe and Western Europe.
I don't know about going to Eastern, too much Eastern
Why?
Europe.
Hungary is Eastern.
I said too much Eastern. I told you Hungary no for me.
Oh, unless you say Poland is as far east as you go.
Slovakia is not bad, though.
I'll stay out of Slovakia.
I like it.
Do they have the talent, though? Are there players there?
I mean, you'll get more Austrian guys than
Yeah.
you would Slovak by far. As far as talent-wise, though, my 3 talented countries in Europe,
France,
Germany, Austria has it too.
But you can't say just 3. You got to throw Italy in that thing.
Italy got some hidden dogs
Then you
too.
also got UK. You got to throw in there.
Don't ever do that motion again. Yeah. I'll go with UK. I don't want to ever sleep on UK just off of Marv, Marv and
Marv.
Luke.
Luke is Canadian.
All right, I'll give you that.
Luke is Canadian. Luke is a dog. Don't get me wrong.
But they had another one too, Jonathan. Was it Jonathan? And
Yeah.
then Düsseldorf had a little nice dude from Norway,
Finland.
Finland.
I think it was Finland.
Man, because I thought he was American. I really thought he was American.
I mean, when you go UK, Marv, I don't know if you can even call Marvin British.
Oh, since he American,
Since
he
he
grew up
American.
there.
He grew up there. He
Yeah,
British.
he's UK.
Marv had actually, in my opinion, set the example of
O-lineman,
O-lineman.
but an undersized one, and they get way bigger than that in Europe. It's like getting the Midwest country boys if you get the right one in Europe.
You know, hats off to Marv, man.
Yeah.
I'm not an easy coach to deal with. Coach Keith will tell you when I'm with these players, sometimes I'm a little nutty. But Marv had really showed up this year and did his thing, man. He gained so much respect from guys.
Yeah, he did.
I'll get on. It was crazy because Jalen Green rocked Marv. And I was like, Marv, you got to stop him. He was like, Coach, what you mean?
I do remember that.
Hey, Marv's so funny. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, hey, Marv, come on, dog.
Says he was like, Coach Phil gonna stop him? Shoot, I ain't stopping him either.
But I like how Marv was and is actually.
Like I said, you got a lot of great ideas. Unfortunately, we just coaches. So I like the Mexico
Ooh,
idea.
You know what kind of tacos I'll be eating eating it if I was in Mexico. That's my problem. Food.
No comment.
I hate you.
But yeah, I would go. I like Mexico. And it's just because we had the college All-Star game there
Yeah.
at the Aztec Arena in Mexico City, and it was lit. Security scared the hell out of me. Everybody was with ARs masked up, but we were safe, and it was a complete awesome experience. So shout out to Mexico with that one.
Canada.
I think Canada would be Belgium. Belgium, yeah.
That's a hidden. I think that's a hidden gem
Belgium,
right there.
Belgium. I don't know. Okay, Midwest girl, I got you. Belgium's. We okay with Belgium.
You can put me in Belgium. I'm coming.
I actually, cause I actually did something for AdFaf up in Belgium. They have an army base, and I go around. Well, I haven't did it in a while, but refereeing or running camps with the U.S. base in Europe. So, we had the first international high school All-Star game, 2019. Turned out pretty well too, in Wiesbaden.
Belgium would be nice, actually.
That's when I found out. Like, you got the LA Flash. That's when I found out France, that camp, that little, I guess, the weekend All-Star game camp we had. That's when I found out these cats from France are like, man, it was an undersized DN killer.
I mean, I knew France had talent a long time ago. Whenever they won it, they won the what was it, the Euro Championship?
The Big Six thing, right?
Nah, the national team thing.
Oh, okay.
They won it.
Because Germany, like I said, Germany got out a lot when we were playing. Germany used to just steal everything. Yeah, you couldn't compete with them Germans as far as the national. Even when it came to youth, they were like
I still
Cologne.
don't think anyone can really
Mess with.
mess with Germany.
Yeah. Shout out to Dutchland.
Don't get me wrong, Austria, shout out, Oostenrijk.
Oostenrijk.
I don't know. I just think, also Germany is also a bigger country, but they grow up with so many more Americans.
They do.
And that
Like
mentality.
Stuttgart, it was a military U.S. town, man. It was like Tom said, we just didn't tap into it quick enough. The season kind of kicked off.
What? That thing was here. Blink.
Because
it's here.
even the way we left, even the way we left the old team that we first, because I brought Phil. Basically, long story short, I got the phone call. Hey, coach, you want to coach? I was like, eh. And Phil knows I'm always resistant. Like, what, you about 5 years asked, and I kept
What?
saying no.
I used to call he to the point where Coach Keith wanted to block me.
Yeah, I got tired of talking football. It was at one point I just gave up on sports in general. But like Evan Harrington, he was like, bro, your calling is your calling.
And this is his calling.
Yeah, so.
And I just, bugged him that much.
And
when
I
he
told
said,
Phil, I got 1 year. 1 year. I'm gonna get you a championship, and I'm done. And we came in, and I took over the defense, and we killed. We killed over 30 takeaways.
But yeah, we left that team.
It was bad business.
And truthfully,
They weren't bad people.
They're
It was
not
just
bad people
it was
at
just
all.
the opportunity. You don't turn down a professional for an amateur situation. And like I said, we and it got worse for them because we took their star player and then we sent one to college. So
And actually, he's playing this, I think, either this weekend or the following weekend, and he will be on TV.
yeah.
So shout out to those two
David
young
Zeller.
men. David
Yeah.
Zeller.
And
Lee
Leron,
Rocha.
Leron came from our team. He was one of the nastiest running backs in Austria. Just kept getting crapped on when it came to talent. Like we played against a guy that was starting over him, and he would just demolish this team. And this kid would be starting junior nationals over this Leron, and we just never understood it. That's the one thing is different between Austria and Germany is the politics. Like.
Oh, what?
Germany is usually just straight football. Austria, you deal with a lot of politics, whether it's the Aufbau, or just the referees. We were talking yesterday. Remember, I only been kicked out of one game. It was a youth game. I was a head coach, and the referee said something to a kid, and I lost it. Yeah, I lost it. Like they they even brought me beer before I got off the field. Like I lost it. Like I lost it. Like when it comes to I try to stay distance from a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, like I said, I've played in the first league basically my whole German career, so I definitely know what they have to offer. Got a lot of kids in college out of Germany. Even got a receiver right now that we've talking about kids that we've worked with off the field, going to the ELF championship game, and I work with the 6'10" Dragon since he's been 10. So when it comes to talent wise, Germany has it.
Most definitely.
They lack, and it's not on everybody, but they lack the coaching. Like even Europe lacks with coaching as far as D-line, O-line. I met one coach, O-line, two O-line coaches in Europe that are dogs, and I mean they don't been to like Bengals camps and stuff like that. Been invited.
Are we talking about nationals or just in general?
In general.
That's
That's European though, not Big Slap. Yeah.
Big Slap. I was about to-
American wise coaching over there is a different pace.
Right.
It's for me it was a different tone because everywhere I went, as far as coaching, I never had Americans. Like you got to get an import. I just had to go with the raw data most of the time.
I mean, the one import most teams get is a quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, and that's how it's easier for us to play in Europe as far as me playing quarterback or Phil playing quarterback.
I was skinny then. Well, skinnier.
Yeah,
Slimmer.
I was just buff. It looked like Strauben literally took my gym pass away. Spotters. I had to start working out so much, man. I came back from boxing, from Golden Gloves out of Chicago, and then that's all I was doing was eating the gym.
It's Europe is.
I love it. It's a love-hate thing.
It depends on what area, what team, who you're dealing with. Some coaches are very open-minded.
Like I hate Bavaria, but I love Germany. I don't like Bayern, bro.
I'm not going to say that.
I don't like Bayern.
Areas like a town in.
Yeah, it's a state.
Yeah,
It's basically the South. But Stuttgart, like I said, being in Stuttgart,
Y'all have footage of the Euro IAL recruiting efforts? Everything I do is going to be silent.
yeah, I go
We go
incognito.
That's not true. Like sometimes, like with Coach Keith, depending on what area, if somebody comes across my face, I'll send it to Coach Keith. If Coach Keith say, "Oh, he trash," or he needs too much work, or this, that, and the other, oh, I can see myself working with them. Then it's up to him. But other than that, I really don't share, and he doesn't share.
Yeah, because this year I told him once the season started, man, him and Jeff Hunt was getting on my nerves. They was calling me like, "Hey, I got this," and I was like, "Hey, man, we're not talking once the season
I
starts.
plead the fifth.
We're not talking once the season starts. We are not friends. We are not friends."
The London coach?
Yeah.
Good dude to a certain extent.
Yeah, Jeff Hunt, man.
Yeah, he's not bad.
What's a cheap international flight?
From when we first started.
Yeah,
What?
well, see, I
It
fly.
was like 450 round
Yeah,
trip back then.
yeah. From
man.
Miami to Munich I was paying 450 round trip at one point. You get in advance, like
You can get.
my ticket. I guess we were looking at it today. Mine's would just one way would be like 600 or something, but
Mine was-
round trip one way is always more
But
expensive.
Dallas is always more expensive to fly out of, for some reason. Cause
Yeah,
Dallas-
Vegas was actually cheaper than any place in Florida because I was gonna go back home and see the
But
family.
this time Dallas was 500 one way.
But there's
You
a
know, Skyscanner?
there's a app that you can download, Skyscanner. It was. We actually had. I know. The ticket sales kind of went a different direction
We
with
was
the
gonna
whole.
beat them, Michael.
with-
Don't worry.
No, they wasn't.
The
'Cause
Warriors were going down, my guy.
I don't know. They had nasty
Yeah, nasty.
receivers.
They were going down.
But yeah, Stuttgart. That was it. Was really a lot of fans. I didn't expect it to be the turnout it was. Like I said, Ticketmaster kind of messed everything up in Europe. So we kind of like let a lot of people in for free, and it was a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot. It was like good 250 to 3. Germany.
Yeah.
Germany's always cheaper to travel to for some reason.
Actually, UK, I'll give you UK because it's right there next closer to the East Coast. So you can probably find a ticket for $200
No way, not UK 200.
from New York.
Show me.
From New York.
Yeah, maybe 4 months in advance.
Exactly. I said in advance.
Hey,
Now,
boy, I've been buying them tickets all year long. Nah.
But you ain't flying out of the UK either. New Zealand.
Wise or no? New Zealand. Nah, we're probably gonna stay away from New Zealand. Yeah, you got to think logistically wise. It's a lot of flights, travel agency and booking tickets, and yeah, New Zealand will probably. I could probably answer that one for Big Tom.
And
That
I
would probably be a
think
no.
New Zealand's population is what, 1.6?
Yeah,
I don't think that's
I don't
good.
know. I ain't gonna go into geography like that. Any other questions?
Before we hop off.
I was gonna share some, I asked Google about the flights. Local flights are crazy expensive.
I'm trying to tell you, like 1,000
Right
something,
now?
1,600.
Yeah.
Round trip. See, 148.
That's one way.
One way.
That mean they gonna have you on frontier. Will you pay for every single thing?
Get on Ryanair or Jet2 Holiday.
I'll tell you, what's the name's pretty straight. As far as airlines, I like though. Lufthansa is.
Australian Airlines as well.
Alaskan Airlines is straight. Canadian, Canada Airlines.
WestJet? Yeah, WestJet surprised me.
I was on Air Canada.
I was on WestJet.
I didn't
WestJet
get
was
the.
nice.
But my favorite would be Lufthansa. Yeah.
Of course. What kind of question is that? How about them Cowboys?
Tupac. That's all I say.
I was asking about Switzerland, should I put Switzerland up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
ask.
put 'em all
Yeah,
up.
you could put them up. I'm not gonna go into detail about what happened. It was just arenas, and their lack of effort to
Make
keep,
this happen.
yeah, to keep their word on certain stuff. Yes, they are.
Yep.
He already said it yesterday. Yeah, he definitely said it yesterday.
The Tartans coming back.
I mean, he ain't got to get y'all New Jerseys either, huh?
Yeah, we are. Them jerseys don't have the full complete numbers.
Trust me, I know.
The gray ones do, but not the purple ones.
I ain't get complete numbers on either one of my sets.
Hashtag refund.
Hashtag refund.
Nah, shout out to them people who did that though. But don't forget, this Saturday, 7 p.m. doors open up at what, 6?
5:30.
5:36, 5:30. Show up at 5:15. Early bird catches the worm for a great championship.
It's the
game.
Catalina wine mixer. You gotta keep saying that.
'Cause you're gonna see Coach Sire, Coach King, Coach Fox, Coach Johnson. All 4 of those coaches, plus their other assistants, they're going to be in their bags this weekend. The players are going to be ready. So this is a game you don't want to miss.
3 more days, fellas. 3 more days.
So come out, have a great time, win prizes if there's prizes, and just be ready to enjoy the atmosphere that the IAL is about to put on for you guys.
Exactly.
So
And thank you for the comments. We really appreciate the fans coming out and just taking out the time to even interact with us. Hopefully, it gets a lot better throughout the new season
Right.
of us actually getting to know you face to face, one-on-one type thing.
You know, so
All
thank
right.
y'all.
Thank
Peace.
you. Have a great day.